All right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit of a break from doing some videos for a while. We've moved and had another baby. I thought I would just kind of show you guys a quick little easy dinner recipe here for the evening. So let me show you what we got. Okay, so tonight we are doing fish. This is just a salmon. It's not like a fresh fish or anything. It's just a farm raised. It says fresh, never frozen. So this did cost almost $30, but this will last us for dinner and then also for lunch tomorrow. So I will show you what I'm gonna do with that. But otherwise, we're just gonna do some jasmine rice and then also just saute up some vegetables. And you can basically choose whatever vegetables you want. I just have some broccoli, some cauliflower, some zucchini, mushrooms, onion, and garlic, and we're just going to cook those in some butter. So the real part of the recipe will be the salmon, but otherwise it's a pretty simple recipe, so let's get into it. Okay, so we just got our vegetables cut up, and just a quick tip, when you're cutting your garlic up, just save half of it, put it aside for the salmon. So I use some of the garlic for the vegetables, and then also I'm gonna just take some of this and put it right in my measuring cup here for when I mix my sauce for my salmon. Okay, so we got all our vegetables just cut up here that we'll saute with just some butter and salt and pepper. I like to add my zucchini a little bit later because I don't like them as squishy. And then we got our rice cooking. So pretty much all that's ready to go. And we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the salmon. One thing that's really helpful is if you have like a cast iron, because we're gonna start on the stovetop and then we're gonna move to the oven for this recipe. So if you have a cast iron, that would be best to utilize. Okay, so you're gonna just take your piece of fish here and just kind of, I just kind of rinse it off really quick and then take a paper towel to dry it. And I'm gonna cut it now into just like pieces so it'll fit better into the pan, and it's just better for serving anyway. Okay, so this is what you're looking at, just kind of like cut into 4 sections. Sometimes I'll freeze one piece because we won't really go through all this, and I'm not sure how this is going to fit in the pan. But now you're just going to add some seasoning on it. I like to do smoked paprika, just some coarse Himalayan salt, and then some cracked pepper. So you're just going to kind of put that on there. And then I'm going to need 2 hands for the pepper. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make our sauce for the salmon. I like to do it just right in a measuring cup so you can mix it all together. We already have our garlic in there. So we're just gonna start by adding some soy sauce. I do about I'd say about 1/4 of a cup. And then we're just going to add about another 1/4 of a cup of water, maybe a little bit less than 1/4 of a cup, but about 1/4 of a cup. And I don't really measure a whole lot, but then we're just gonna do about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can use fresh lemon juice if you have it. I'm just trying to do it quickly here. And then we want about 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 a cup of honey. Oh. Okay. And then I like to use this sweet chili sauce. It's a chili garlic sauce. And I just use a tiny amount, like that much maybe. It has some garlic in it. It's a little bit spicy, so it has a little bit of a kick to it, but it has a really good flavor. So you're just gonna put that in there, and then we're just gonna go ahead and mix that all up, and that is your sauce. I will put the ingredients in the description below as well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our vegetable sauteing here. So I just like to throw a bunch of butter. I definitely suggest Kerrygold and not just like a great value brand. It has way better flavor, so we'll get that going. And then also we're gonna get our pan hot over here and get some butter going in the pan for our salmon. Okay, once your butter is melted and hot in your pan here, you can go ahead and put your salmon skin side down right in the pan. I am gonna have to freeze one of the other pieces because it's not gonna fit in my pan. And this is plenty for us for a meal. You're just gonna fit it into your pan like so, skin side down. And then we're gonna take our sauce and we're just gonna pour it right over top. And we're gonna kind of let this cook in the sauce. We're also going to kind of scoop and baste on top as we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a lid and put this on top and let that cook for a little bit. And I would say we're gonna let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then the final step is gonna be putting it right into the oven. We're gonna broil it on high. So at this point, you can go ahead and put your oven on broil on high so it gets nice and hot. It's very hot here in El Paso, so I do not wanna heat my house up yet. So I'm gonna wait probably another 2 minutes before I put it on. But let's just let our salmon cook for, like I said, about probably 3 to 5 minutes, and then we can move it into the oven. Okay, we're gonna set our broil on high and let that warm up. We got our vegetables going still. I'll probably add my zucchini. Like I said, you can do any vegetables that you want, and I just do salt and pepper and butter. And that's pretty simple with the vegetables. Okay, so our pan is in there. We're gonna close it up. So the most important thing when you have it in the oven is that you want to be like opening it probably every 2 minutes, I would say, and basting some of that sauce on top. That's gonna give you that really nice crispy glaze to it. Yeah, definitely the most important step that you don't want to omit here. Okay, so there's the finished product. It has a nice glaze layer on top. I'd say I cooked this probably for about 10 minutes total in the oven. I like mine to be fully cooked inside, but obviously still moist and not dry. So it was probably about 10 minutes, and I did check it just to make sure. But that is it. Pretty quick, probably like a 30-minute recipe altogether. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I apologize for the makeshift low quality video here, but sometimes we just have to make do with what we got, right? I will catch you guys on the next one.